Okay, so tonight we are going to learn about the different types of government that are available within a system in a society. So I want you to follow along with the PowerPoint as well as take the structured notes and make sure to answer any questions and fill in with complete sentences, whatever I don't completely cover. Okay, so last night we touched on what a social contract is and what natural rights are. So I want you to, in your head, think about, when did you enter into the social contract? Was it something that you signed? No, it wasn't. You never signed a social contract. What kind of rights have you given up when you entered this contract? So we all have natural rights that we're all born with, but what kind of natural rights do you give up when you enter into a social contract with a government and with a society? Do foreign visitors have the same rights? So if someone comes from out of town, out of the country, do they have the same rights as an American citizen? Can you break the social contract? What would that look like? If you visit Great Britain, when you enter Great Britain, do you enter into the social contract with the British government? So I want you to think about those questions. If you have someone you can talk to about them, great. If not, no judgment, just think about them in your head. So there are 6 kind of big groups of government, types of government. I want you to look at the chart below and think about, what kind of government does your family have? Do you have a democracy where everyone's vote counts as one? Do you have a dictatorship where there's one person that definitely pulls rank? Do you have a republic where you elect someone to represent your views? An aristocracy based on money? A monarchy where someone inherited their right to rule? Or anarchy? Is there like no structure in your house? Does everyone do what the hell they want? What is it? So undemocratic systems of government. So we have an autocracy, which is the umbrella for a government power and authority are with one person. Forms of autocracy. A monarchy is a form of autocracy. So a king, queen, or other aristocrat is the highest authority and they have all the power. A dictatorship. Absolute power is exercised by an individual or group. Power is not supported by tradition and may be totalitarian. So the difference between a monarchy and a dictatorship is that a dictatorship is not inherited and they take the power by force or by election, but then abuse that power, whereas a monarchy is someone who's born into that power. Democratic systems of government. So democracy, the people have ultimate political authority. Direct democracy, which we do not have. Political decisions are made by the people rather than by elected representatives. Existed in parts of ancient Greece. So direct democracy really only works in a really small society where every single person gets to vote on every single decision. But the United States is a huge country, and therefore we have a democratic republic. Representative democracy. Will of the majority is expressed through groups of individuals elected as representatives. So a republic is government in which people are sovereign. So in a republic, people still have the ultimate right, but because it would take too long to vote on every single issue, we have a democratic republic in which we still have the ultimate right, but we vote for people who are going to vote for our interests. And then there's other systems of government. Aristocracy, which is run by members of old noble families, which we don't have in the United States. We might think we do, but we don't. Plutocracy, the rich have disproportionate influence. So this technically, we do have a lot of aspects of plutocracy within our government because we have a lot of people with a few amount of people with a lot of money. However, we don't have a system or a government based on that. And theocracy, government rules according to religious ideas. So we do not have that because in our country we have separation of church and state. Therefore, we don't have one ruling party that makes us practice a certain religion. If you want, you can clip on this Monty Python clip. Monty Python's a hilarious British skit show for your enjoyment. And that's all for that video today. You guys are going to be following along with this video and you're going to be creating an infographic based on the model that I upload that shows the different kinds of government. Okay, as always, if you have any questions, please let me know and I'm happy to help.